Welcome everyone to What's Happening in Division 2 today, Sunday, 21 February 2021. And as we go from the rifle range out to the allotted loot, we look in DZ West and we have best. Down south we have light machine guns. Both pretty good items to go hunt after this today. And over here in the east we have mask. So a good time to get those DZ projects done, especially over here in the west. Check out the west end. We have gloves. Over in Federal Emergency Bunker, we have rifles. It's rigger down here at Foggy Bottom. Holsters at Potomac Event Center. Roosevelt Island Future Initiative. 511 gear at Lincoln Memorial. Seska Veropa in Potomac Park. And at Tidal Basin, we have China Light Industries, Grupo Sombra at Constitutional Hall, Petrov at DCD headquarters, Wivering Ware at Downtown West, and Richter and Kaiser at Bank headquarters. Around the White House, we have True Patriot. Over in Downtown East, we have Skill Attachments. It's Walker Harrison Co. at Grand Washington Hotel. And today's legendary is District Union Arena and Negotiator's Dilemma. Pretty good to check that one out. Down here at Fenner's at Federal Triangle. Foundry Bulwark at Jefferson Trade. Tip of the Spear at Viewpoint Museum. Alp Summit down at the East Mall. Bellstone Armory at American History Museum. Golden Gear at Air and Space Museum. And the Capitol Building, which is this week's stronghold, is Sokolov's Concern. Pistols down in Southwest. Strikers Battle Gear over in Jefferson Plaza. Badger Tough Space Administration, Hannah U in Judicial Square. The zoo is Ongoing Directive. Amusement Park Submachine Guns. Aces and Eights at Ballpark. At Camp White Oak Gear System Mods. Down at the Pentagon we have shotguns, and at DARPA we have Gilligard. Let's go on to New York. Over in Civic Center we have Hardwired. At the Tombs it is Providence. Great day to run the Tombs. Douglas and Harding at Two Bridges. Backpacks, excellent day to do stranded tanker for the backpacks. We have Financial District for marksmanship rifles. We have ARs at Wall Street. Liberty Island is Overlord Armaments Future Initiative. Hunter's Fury, at Battery Park, and Pathway Park is Empress International. Okay, let's cut into our daily projects. Today's daily project is Stranded Tanker for the season. For the regular is Federal Emergency Bunker with activities in the West End. So control points, name gear, stuff like that. Our weekly is Grand Washington Hotel, Jefferson Trade Center, District Union Arena, all this week with 5 activities in all 3 of those areas, which is Downtown East, Federal Triangle, and Judicial Square, which we'll be finishing up today. Remember to go ahead and get your daily shade projects done and your legendaries as well. And remember to do your 30 levels of the summit. Our dark zone projects are pretty easy today. Do 5 areas there and extract, and then 2 extraction in each dark zone, and 10 agents neutralized, which we have already started completing. So now we have the apparel event. Remember, you only have less than 48 hours to claim any items that you acquired during that event. Here with the Alicia's League here, as you can see, Stranded Tanker and the Tombs are really a challenge to get underneath their time. 15 seconds or 15 minutes is a pretty quick time. We missed it by just 5 seconds of maxing it out there in the Tombs. And we got Stranded Tanker in a 3-man squad down to 15 minutes and 53 seconds. So we're really going to have to trim some stuff off there, booster hives or something. But this one is really challenging with all the doors to open. Everybody needs to be on cue. You get one guy hang up, or you get an NPC kind of lagging back where you have to run down at them, or they hide. It will cost you that perfect score. So yeah, but the problem is here, it's a 2-week event, so it's really no problem at all. You get over 30 points each week, you got this in the bag, and you're able to get your backpack trophy, what we call butt dangly. Don't really remember the guy that started that. Wasn't me. I'm just repeating it. Kind of a neat phrase that stuck along, kind of like the Pokeballs. Seeker Minds, go for you, Pikachu. Anyway, don't fret if you can't do this all in 1 week. It's real easy. You'll be able to do 1 or 2 quick runs next week and finish it up. So if you get over 40 points this week, all you gotta do is do 2 perfect speed runs next week, and it's done. So remember, the overview of the season is you want to get 90 levels to get your waveform, 55 for the Scorpio. But why don't you just knock out all 100? And that's ending pretty soon now. If you kind of look up here, we have the seasons end in 14 weeks, X amount of days, and X amount of hours. What that actually means, nobody's really explained yet. There's been a good theory, a good strong theory, I believe, that that's when we're going to get something big like a DLC, the official new year. It gives them time to get something done now that they got the approval to put some effort, put some money behind it, put some manpower hours actually on this game to increase its playability and its longevity, to try to get old players back and new players in. But one thing I'm telling Massive is, hey, in the interim, let's have that golden bullet back a few times. Heck, in fact, 15 weeks of golden bullet sounds kind of fun to me. I'm sure it get redundant, but something like that, if you can throw some stuff out there in the interim, that will really go a long way in tying us down until the DLC. Now, the diehards like me, we got this. So I'm just kind of going through here while I'm finishing this up. The tip or trick, you'll be seeing a lot of footage today coming out of my channel on snipers, sniper builds, experimenting around with the Achilles pulse, and trying to see what's the max headshot damage, or what's the biggest one-shot damage I can get out of a single player. Not using a team, not using builds. Now, I'll do that a little later, but first, right now, I'm trying to get a solo. And I did get one crit chance shot that was up over 100 million one shot. That's going to put a lot of people down, I think. And it's just what it is. And if anybody's followed me as a player and as a content creator, you know that I've always leaned toward very heavily until recent months in being a sniper, to be the guy in the back, giving the team the extra headshot damage, to be the furthest away the target, to play that role. Back in the Dark Hours raid, it was ace and eights, and now it's just getting those shots in. And you can see some of these now. If you pause it right there, that looked like 15 million, and you can just kind of see where it's going from there. It's really good, and it puts down pretty much anything in the game. Now here in the range, I'm doing this on named enemies on heroic, so it's just not it's just not your average Joe target that I'm just taking down with it one shot. It's a pretty big, it's the biggest, heaviest target. Once you get that headhunter propped, it works that way. Now we're going to run some other builds with headhunter, fury, and all that. I'm Bear Essentials. This is Bear Buyers, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the grind.